Tonight, President Biden is vowing to move forward with a workaround plan to ease student loan burdens.
That's after the Supreme Court shut down his $400 billion plan to cancel federal student loan debt. But that was just one of the major decisions handed down today. The court also announcing its ruling on a case weighing religious freedoms against LGBTQ+ rights.
Reporter Laura Jarrett breaks it all down for us.
Tonight, the Supreme Court dealing a major defeat to President Biden, striking down his plan to erase more than $400 billion in federal student loan debt. Chief Justice John Roberts, in a 6-3 decision, writing for the conservative majority that federal law provides no authorization for the administration to wipe out so much debt. The question here is not whether something should be done, it is who has the authority to do it, Roberts wrote, saying that the administration needed explicit authorization from Congress.
It is our duty to win!
The Biden plan would have left roughly 20 million people debt-free, but legally it was always a gamble, with even some Democrats previously sounding skeptical.
The president can't do it, so that's not even a discussion.
Today, the High Court said the administration doesn't get to rewrite federal law from the ground up. But the court's 3 liberals dissenting, with Justice Kagan writing, the majority reaches out to decide a matter it has no business deciding. First in her family to go to college, Maggie Bell has over $30,000 in federal student loan debt. She calls the ruling crushing.
It's hard for me to save now. It's hard for me to plan to buy a house. It's hard for me to get out of renting. I feel stuck.
But Tisfika Robb, son of a taxi driver, praised the decision, saying he never took out federal loans and the Biden plan was unfair.
What it's going to lead to is people relying on the government to bail them out when they are in debt.
The ruling comes as the court closes out yet another consequential term. With key decisions on major social issues, the justices have been sharply divided when it comes to affirmative action, and yet surprising many by upholding voting rights. And in another ruling today, pitting the right to free speech against the right to be free from discrimination. The court ruling in favor of a graphic designer, Lori Smith, who says she wants to make wedding websites, but not for gay couples.
Whether you share my beliefs or completely disagree with them, free speech is for everyone.
The 6 conservative justices concluding Colorado state law prohibiting businesses from discriminating against customers would force Smith to create speech she does not believe, drawing a line between what the state conceded was Smith's artistic expression and a more basic business like a restaurant open to all.
That was Laura Jarrett reporting once again. And tonight we are going to take a closer look at the president's new avenue to try for sweeping student loan forgiveness. That's the Higher Education Act of 1965. So this law has language allowing the Secretary of Education to, quote, compromise, waive, or release federal student loans. And this has been used before. One example is loan forgiveness that we see for certain borrowers employed in public service. Winthrop political science professor Scott Huffman explains why the president, though, warned tonight this new vehicle could mean a long process full of administrative changes and challenges.
You're not reinventing the wheels. They've got some groundwork knowing how they are going to approach the courts, but they're going to have to go through the courts again. It's almost certain that if they enact this on the basis of the Higher Education Act from 1965, that somebody's going to push back in the courts and it will be stayed. There'll be a temporary injunction put on it, and then they have to go back through the courts. And they know this particular Supreme Court is very keen on limiting what executive agencies, that means ones who work under the president, what the presidential branch can do to interpret the laws that are passed by Congress.
Meanwhile, some of the people hit hardest by student loans are people of color. According to Bankrate, black students take out the most student loan debt for a bachelor's degree. Black borrowers carry a median student debt balance of $30,000. 90% of black students take out loans to pay for college compared to 66% of white students. We spoke to leaders at Johnson C. Smith who say they're helping incoming students navigate the process of paying for school.
We will continue to do our due diligence in educating prospective students and current students about their options, and lots of work around financial literacy. So students are making the best decisions financially as they pursue a degree in higher education.
Almost 71% of black undergrads are Pell Grant recipients, meaning they're coming from low-income households.